All right, going live in 3, 2, 1. Well, it's time for my and Marsen experience. This would be episode number 2. On tonight's show, we're going to go to Miami. That's Driver 3, that is. We're going to explore sections of Miami through the video game Driver 3. Plus, if we have time, we'll also discuss maybe the news and maybe show a video or two. And now we'll get ready for the show and we'll bring in Ann Marsen, the star of the show. Hello, Ann.
Hi.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing just
Your volume is
dandy.
a little low there.
It is.
Yeah.
How about now?
Let's see. I'm not hearing you for some reason. I hear you, but you're very faint.
What if I use this?
It's
a lot of echo and stuff.
Before we went on, I could actually hear you a little bit better. It seems to have gotten very quiet.
I'm not sure why. I didn't do anything.
Oh my goodness, I am not hearing you at all now. Uh-oh.
Are the YouTubers hearing me?
Mime. And she's trapped inside the box.
I don't know if there's...
I'm not sure if you're actually talking or not, to be honest.
How about now?
Your mic is up there and everything on my end. Let me see if I can... No, I'm not hearing anything. It's gone completely. Wait a minute, just try it again.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I've got it. Okay, sorry. Okay, so how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing fine too.
How about the YouTubers?
The YouTubers are some standing by right now. They said, one of them said, hola, hola, and the other said, welcome.
So, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Thanks for joining us. Now, I'd like to, first, before we go anywhere, I'd like to thank Ashley Burton, who was a YouTuber that was on my channel last Thursday evening. We did we had a little interview with her, and we talked about movies. She describes herself as a millennial that likes to reviews movies that she never heard of or actually seen. So several of the movies she watched were movies that I remembered from when I was a kid, and that's why I had her on. The interesting is I would highly recommend anybody going to see her videos. Check her channel out. Just look up Ashley Burton, and you'll find it pretty easily. A couple of things that I found interesting were when I first. When we were discussing the fact that both of us work in radio, she works in music radio. I work in news and traffic radio. And when I brought that to her attention, she gave me this odd look like, oh my God, you work in traffic and news? And it was almost like it was like an alien world to her. So it was just kind of a funny expression she made on her face. The other thing that was kind of funny was we had talked through email before we went live, and I told her that what my name was and that I had changed it legally to what I have it as now. And she was actually she thought it was pretty cool. When we were talking during the show, I was expecting her to bring it up and we were going to have a discussion about it. And she, during the entire show, she never brought it up. Afterwards, we were done. I said to her, hey, how come you didn't bring it up? And she said, well, I didn't know if I was supposed to. So it was a conversation I wanted to have and she wanted to have, but we ended up not having it. So.
Well, why don't you have her back?
Oh, we'll have her. I'll have her back. Yes, definitely sometime in the future. We haven't discussed that, but yeah, we already discussed that we're going to do that in the future. She also is she likes the video game Red Dead Redemption, so we had that. We also had that in common as well. So, and oh, she likes cats too. So anybody who likes cats is always a good person.
Well,
So hold on a second. I had something else. Um, okay. Well, I'd like to try to bring up a movie here and just go through some of the dance moves that are I don't know if you call it dance moves, but it has dancing in the movie. It's called Baraka from 1992. I would like to bring some of these up, and I'm not sure. These are dances from around the world. So they're going to be they're not may not be something that you're familiar with, or maybe they are, but I thought it'd be kind of interesting to bring some of them up and get your opinion on them, and we could discuss some of them. Hold on a second, I just got to bring up the link here. Oh, where did it go? Oh, there we go. All right, I just got to bring up the screen share. One more thing. Hold on, I got to drop these drop down boxes. There we go. Okay, so just be 1 second. And we're going to see Weird Al in just a second on our screen. There he is. Now, that's the song I was playing for our intro. So I'm going to keep this in a smaller screen to hope to avoid any copyright issues that we had before. Basically, the movie is called Baraka, and it shows cultures and civilizations from around the world, and it really shows a lot of different civilizations. Um, the first dance I'm going to bring up here is, I got the right one here. Make sure I got it. That's the right one. No, it was not. That was not the right one. Okay, this is what's called the Monkey Chant. Bring this over. Give me a second. There we go. That's the one I wanted to show. Okay, anybody who's ever seen this movie has actually seen the Monkey Chant. They call it a dance, but I'm not sure if I actually would call it a dance. I'm going to bring the sound down just a little bit. Now, they call it the monkey dance, and according to the Monkey Chant, excuse me, the Monkey Chant, not the monkey dance. The dance itself is referred to as from my experience, I had never seen this until I saw this movie. Now, there's a lot of audio that's added to this. So there's also a score that's playing in the background that would normally be present when they're doing this.
they don't look very aggressive. Maybe they're praying for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most of the imagery in this movie is very, very peaceful, and oh, okay, that was the end of the dance there. All right, let me bring up the. There might be. I have to be careful. There might be some naked people in some of these because of the tribalistic. Some of these are tribes. That's what I'm saying. So you might see some naked people pop up. I'll try to blur those out really quickly if I can. This one. This Kayapapo tribe, which is a Brazilian rainforest area in that region. Unfortunately, I actually studied Native American culture, but unfortunately, when it comes to South America, I'm not as strong. It's more my background is more North American, so I don't. This is commemorating the Holocaust. Oh, and it's not Holocaust. I'm using the wrong word. The atomic blasts of Nagasaki and Hiroshima during World War II. and this is called, hold on, the Buto. I'm butchering this word, I'm sure. Butoh dance.
Yeah.
You familiar with that?
Yeah, I saw like a whole like 2 hour performance of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The I have another clip it happens later on in the movie. This is after the blast takes.
Surprised seeing as how I came out.
Hmm. You came out fine.
I mostly mean all the traveling and wanting to learn more about other cultures.
Oh, okay, okay. The this next dance is something I used to play this whole video when I was working at WTOP. Now, this dance was described to me by one of my coworkers at the radio station. I think his name was Derek Ward. Very nice guy. He's one of the reporters there. He described it to me. Well, he walked into the studio where I had this fit playing one time. He actually said the name of the dance. I forgot what he said, but I looked it up. This is called, hold on, Dance of the Dervish Trees. It takes place in Istanbul, Turkey. Hold on, I got place. I don't know if they're paying for it or not. I just know that I've been told. So
I haven't gotten one either. I think I'd be more likely to do it if I've heard of like tattoos that only last a certain amount of years.
yeah,
I don't know if I want to make a lifelong commitment to that.
is there such a thing? I didn't. I've the only ones I've ever heard of were the ones that you get in the Cracker Jack boxes, where you'd rub it on your arm and you'd wash it off like an hour later or something.
I want to look it up now.
That's interesting. I
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to commit to something like that either. So
But if I do ever get serious about it, I want to have tattoos of each of the significant cats in my life.
oh yeah, are they are they still alive? They still with you?
Uh, Two of them are in the room right now, alive. um, and I would also want to get like my childhood kitties.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I'm gonna show you. There's an Instagram that's all about cat tattoos. And some of them are very beautiful.
You're gonna send me the link there. We can show it.
Yeah.
The I'm not too keen on doing something that I don't know if I were to, like you said, if you had something that came off after a couple of years, and how would that work though exactly? Would it fade away gradually, or would it?
I'm gonna look it up after you get this link.
Okay.
Um, but what would you get if like you did like if temporary like few year long tattoos were real? What would you get?
Probably nothing. I'm not really turned. I can't really. I don't know. I can't, I just can't
What
think
if
of
someone paid
putting
you
anything in my.
$1,000?
What's that? If someone paid me $100,000, is that what you said?
Yeah, $100,000.
I don't know. I'd have to be pretty. I'd almost come across like being a prostitute at that point.
More like a
I'm gonna pay
billboard.
you to do something. I don't know. Honestly, I guess because I've been kind of repulsed by them all my life, I just can't even think of one. But um,
Well, look at the link I just sent you.
okay, let me bring
See
it
if
up here.
you feel the same way
Okay, give me a second
for
here.
100K.
Okay, I'm bringing it up right now. 1 second. Okay. Okay, here it comes.
Are you able to pull it up on the screen? Or I'm on the YouTube right now. Oh, I
Yeah,
see you.
yeah, there we go. Are these guys or are these women?
I have no idea. I think they get all these photos like from different parts of the internet. I don't think this is like one artist.
The only reason I bring it up is it tends to be women tend to be more focused on showing off their cats, and men would be more focused to showing off if they had a dog or not. It's I can't imagine like I don't know. It's like anything with a pretty kitty on it. I don't think a guy would want to have it on their body. That's what I'm thinking.
I think it would be a true sign of comfort in their masculinity.
That was true. uh,
Wait, make some of them big, like click on one of them.
okay. Any in particular? Does it matter?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay, I'll click on this one then. Oh, I don't have an
Oh,
account.
you need an account? Okay.
Sorry.
Can you like zoom in on your screen?
Let's see. I don't think so. Maybe. Does this work? No, it only zooms in on the text. Sorry, I don't have this. Yeah, this doesn't allow me to actually bring in anything closer. I'm trying to see. Oh, here we go. See all. Oh, those are really okay. That's something else. Let's see.
Maybe if you just like Google cat tattoos.
Oh, there you go. That's good. Oh, no one's that one up there. You get there. That.
Wait, before I eat it, I want to show off my star-shaped pizza.
Star-shaped pizza.
Can you see it? Looks like a star.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see it now. Yeah. What is it made of? What is it? What does it have in it?
It has prosciutto and spinach with ricotta cheese, mozzarella, and I think it has pepperoni.
Is it good?
I don't know yet. I wanted to show it off before I dug in.
Oh, is it? So has it been sitting there for a while? Is it cold?
It's not cold, but I might stick it in the oven. But I can't wait right now.
Okay, here we go. I got some more of these. I got some kitty pictures of. Hold on a second. Oh, how do I bring it up? Come on. No. Oh, here we go. It's right there. There we go. Sorry. Oh, see, like Hello Kitty. I can't. That's definitely more of a feminine thing. These are all cutesy little. These are all cute ones.
Oh, the other ones were like more autistic.
Yeah.
Maybe put in kitty tattoos Instagram.
Okay. Try that.
As a search.
Okay, these do look a little better. Okay, this is a guy that has his cat up there. I guess he has I can't tell what's on his arm though.
Yeah, make it bigger. Maybe he got his cat tattooed on him. It's still a little small for me.
Oh, it's too much. There's nothing on there, unfortunately.
Maybe the one above it, the result above it.
Like, hold on, let me go back. One of these is the top row here?
Or, yeah, even that first one looks kind of nice.
Oh, yeah. Like that? There you go.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, it's kind of blocking me. Oh, no, I guess maybe not.
You know, the other crazy thing I heard you can do if you're like really extreme is you can get the ashes of your pet like included in the ink, so they would tattoo when your pet passes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have never heard that before ever. That's is that something you would actually consider doing?
I don't know. I think I might consider it. And I heard of people getting ashes put in like a piece of jewelry, so they can carry it around.
Oh, that looks like my cat.
It does. Looks like you.
And this one looks like my other cat, a short hair kitty.
Um, isn't that cute?
Yep. Yeah, I don't think I'd get a kitty tattoo.
Oh, look, somebody got 2020 with an X.
Yeah, I saw that. There it is. Yeah. The weird thing with numbers on, I don't know if you've ever watched the TV show Lost that came out back, it was 10 years ago, but
No,
there was a set of numbers in the show. There was like 6 of them, and people actually had those numbers tattooed onto their body because they were so addicted to the TV show. It was a series of numbers they would repeat throughout the entire show. That's like that's a little too extreme.
a T-shirt wouldn't suffice.
Yeah, I know. Oh, look at this one. That's kind of interesting. That's not a tattoo, obviously, but that's pretty interesting.
Right. Those things grow out very quickly. I've gotten some shapes when I had like a buzz cut.
Would you ever dye? Have you ever dyed your hair colors like that?
I've had my hair blue and I've had my hair pink, but not at the same time.
Is
Hopefully someday.
what? I'm just curious because I know it's a style, and it came up for me all of a sudden out of nowhere. I noticed a lot of people, men and primarily women, but mostly women. Is this just a fashion thing for you? How does that work? I'm just curious.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, I guess I wasn't paying attention to the world around me because I was so involved with my career. And where I worked, nobody wore their hair like that. I just all of a sudden noticed, like, all of a sudden, like 10 years ago, maybe longer, 15 years ago, like a lot of women were doing that. I was like, I didn't even notice I didn't even know when it started. So I was just curious if is it more of a fashion thing just because like it's trendy, or what was the reason you decided to do that? I'm just curious.
well, you really feel different with each color. Like colors, you know, they represent a lot. They bring up a lot of feelings. Depending on how a specific color looks against your face and skin. Like when I had red hair, like bright red, like this red, um, I just felt more badass.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. When I was a
Um,
kid, I had bright red hair, but that was my natural color. So
oh,
the problem was when the boys would pick on me, and then the girls would say that they wanted to have the same hair as me because they liked it so much.
did your red like turn darker over time?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I went to the DMV a few years ago to get my license renewed, and I put down red as the color of my hair, and the woman looks at me, she says, "Your hair ain't red." And I said, "Yeah, it is." And she said, "No, no, it's brown." I said, "Okay." So we put it down as brown. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and what I'd like to do is try. Oops, let me get rid of this. There we go. I'd like to try to bring on the video game Driver 3 to explore Miami and get Anne's opinion on how accurate the video game is. Now, I got this little
Because I
trick.
live in Miami right now.
Yes, yes, Anne lives in Miami. So, you've been there for a while. Is it nice there?
I've been here about a year, and I'm glad to be here. Um, I'm in Miami Beach. I'm in Miami Beach. Miami Beach is different than Miami.
Gotcha, gotcha. So it's like, is that when you say Miami Beach, that's the name? So you have to pardon my ignorance on this. Is that the name of the town or city or?
I didn't know this until I moved here. I was basically like, what's the like a big city in America besides Hawaii that will have like be even warmer than Los Angeles in the winter? Um, Miami, I mean, Miami Beach is like, it's a pretty like skinny sliver of of land where the beach is over here and
Mhm.
the bay is here, and then Miami, like as a big city, is over here. So this is where most of the tourists go, and I live. I live on the bay side, so I can see downtown Miami, the city. I get to see a skyline compared to if I got a place that was on the beach side, I would just see the ocean.
Is well, it doesn't get very cold there. I mean, you were saying to me earlier that it's like 62 degrees, and you're saying is that the coldest it ever gets on average?
I think the coldest it's gotten here has been like in the 50s.
50s? Oh, okay. Now, the two things that scare me about living in Florida would be the hurricanes when hurricane season comes along, especially if you're on the coastline. That would terrify me. Because I wouldn't want to lose my home or anything like that. And you know, the possibility of losing loved ones. The second thing that kind of scares me, and I don't know if you've heard about this, are the sinkholes. Um, and exist everywhere, but they're more prominent in Florida than any of the other states. And so I'd be afraid to buy a home that would be there might be a sinkhole beneath the home. It's not a common occurrence, but it's more common than any other state. I don't know if you ever heard
What
about that.
happened? I haven't heard of this.
Okay, from what I understand, Florida over millions of years was basically a sedimentary rise out of the ocean. So unlike the rest of the continent, it actually came out of the ocean over millions of years, and so it's a lot of sediment, and so it's more prone to having sinkholes than the rest of the country. And as a special I saw on a couple years ago, and because of that, I've always been kind of, it's one of those things. It's like how if I know, like I said, it can happen anywhere, but I've seen some of the damage that sinkholes can cause, and it's pretty scary. Like if you buy a house down there, your house is basically worthless if they find out there's a sinkhole below it, and your house may not actually sink, but once they detect it, you can't even sell it at that point. So I assume that basically you've never actually had any issues with it or heard about it. So
I hadn't heard of it. I'm just renting here, a year-long lease. Um, though I'm on year 2 now. Um, as far as the hurricane thing, that was like half scary, half fascinating to me.
oh yeah.
Um, like I think there are a lot of well, from what I hear, because this season there was like really not much action.
Mhm.
I don't know if you can hear a little disappointment in my voice. Um, but I'm glad my scooter is fine. I mean, like the building I'm in, I hear it has like really good hurricane windows, storm windows, and like the way I kind of gauge these things is like when I'm at the place, I ask different people, and like I've never heard like a real thing like, yeah, when those hurricanes come, like everyone's like, yeah, it can be like a nuisance. Like sometimes you gotta leave town for a few days, but you get plenty of notice.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm sure there's times where shit really goes awry, but uh, I kind of wanted, like, I heard that the first city that would flood if global warming gets, like, if we don't get our act together, um, Miami Beach would be one of the first to go. So
Was it
I'm like, I gotta live here before it's gone, or like if it's gonna.
But I don't know, is it like at sea level, right at the ground itself? Is it or below sea level? I know like part of Louisiana is below sea level. And what happened was when that Katrina came through, that big one back in 2005, that's what caused a major problem. Was a large section was under sea level, and so a huge section got flooded out really easily. Is it like that or?
I'm not sure. I thought I heard Miami Beach would be like the first, but if there's, I mean, I don't think there's any like levees controlling the water around the beach.
Okay. Okay. Would you is this where you'd like to stay permanently, or is it like a
I mean, the way I'm still kind of living my life is a bit like wherever the wind takes me. Um, but that being said, I've had this idea that I want to try living on a boat. So if a flood happened, I think I'd be okay.
well, a hurricane on a boat would be even unless I hope you don't get seasick.
I just gotta drive away.
Have you ever go ahead?
Oh, just one thing I learned in my boat research is that there's like cruise control with boats. So uh, I think that's pretty cool that you could just like leave the boat on like a self-driving mode and you can just like go do whatever you want on the boat.
I mean, if you're going somewhere, I mean, if you're living on a boat, wouldn't you find a place to like harbor it for a while, have it like so you could, or would you actually just go from place to place?
So when I get my boat, I want it to be a nice boat, like a big boat. I don't know how big, but big enough that I can throw some awesome parties on. Some of the best dance parties I've been to have been on boats. So I want to make money like throwing parties on my boat and showing my videos and other people's videos. Like make it a real art boat and also have a bunch of kitties on the boat. But we need to be careful. We need to figure that part out though.
You mean actual cats?
Yeah, like I don't want any cats going overboard.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be good.
that would need to be close, like swim lessons. What is it like emergency like inflatable like collars maybe. Are you seeing this vision?
I'm trying to.
Think less about the cats falling in the water part and more about like have you been to many have you been on boats? what
Um,
what, what do you think about boats?
I was in a canoe that overturned one time in a lake. As far as boats, the only thing I would think would be a problem is like the hurricane situation again, because you'd definitely be near the shore regardless, and unless you're out in the middle of the ocean where the hurricane would be slightly less severe because it's more severe when it hits land. Um, I would think that would be more devastating than actually having a home. Depending on where you are. Now, if you're on the West Coast, you wouldn't have to worry about it. So if you're like in Washington or California, I wouldn't think hurricanes would be an issue. So it'd probably be a better place to do that.
Yeah, I hope that when I get my boat I can like go to different countries and I want this to be an international project. I hope it'll be fast enough that it can outrun a hurricane. You know, with the note, like I hear you get like a few days notice. I guess there's like kind of like as it gets closer, they don't really know if it's going to be bad or not. But I hope I will have enough money that I can always get out just in case.
So what
Go to
would
New
you?
York.
What's that?
Go.
Sorry.
No, I just know that sometimes the hurricanes crawl up the East Coast.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the ones. Those are the ones that terrify me because they come up to where I am at in Virginia. So, what would you name your boat?
It would be the SS Hollywood.
SS Hollywood.
My first kitty is named Hollywood,
Ah,
and my second kitty is named Sunshine. So uh, Sunshine is SS, and
oh, okay.
Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Uh, the first cat I had was named Garfield. How original, right? The the funny part was when we got him, it was Garfield the comic was actually not popular at the time, and people didn't know what it meant. We had to explain what Garfield was, and a lot of people said, "Why didn't you name him Heathcliff?" because Heathcliff was actually a more popular comic strip than Garfield was at the time. And now, obviously, hardly anyone knows what Heathcliff is, and Garfield is a brand name.
Yeah, I never heard of Heathcliff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So, and the funny part was he was a gray and black tabby, and I always thought, because I read the comics out of the newspaper at the time, I thought that Garfield was also a gray and black tabby. It turns out when they put
Because it was black and white. Oh,
yeah, and so when they finally colorized him, I realized, oh, he's orange. He's not gray and black. So like, okay, so I'm going to try to bring up the game here. Let me see. This is a little tricky. I had to use another program to put it in a window so it wouldn't affect anything. This is going to be loud for a second. So when it first boots up, it has to go through the splash screen, which is a little. Oops, not that. 1 second. It's a little loud. Give me 1 second. It's coming up.
this
Okay.
Heathcliff looks a lot like Garfield.
Oh yeah, he does.
Is it like a thing they were copying a bit? Oh, sorry.
Hold on a second. Is he what now?
I was just wondering if you think the Garfield creators might have gotten inspired by Heathcliff.
It's possible. It's possible. Jim Davis is the guy who created Garfield. I don't know who created Heathcliff. Okay, here comes. I'm going to bring the window. Oh, hold on. I hate this thing. It makes it so It makes it so it's hard to use the mouse. Give me a second here.
I wish I could pull up clips while you're like queuing stuff up.
Yeah, I wish I could.
guess you could.
If I can, I'm going to see if I can figure that out. If you can, I'd like to have that as well. That'd be very nice to make it easier for you to bring some things up. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, this is driver 3. Let me log in. I created 2 versions just for this show. There's my Marsen and my Marsen number 1. One of these is has less things than the other completed. So I'll just look at this one up first. Okay, I've turned the sound down really low so it wouldn't affect anything. So we could talk over it. Now, the game is basically the character in this game. His name is Tanner. Later on in a later version of the game, they call him John Tanner. So he's a cop that goes undercover, and it takes place in. Okay, this is the one version where everything is completed. This is Miami, obviously. Here's Nice in France, and here's Istanbul. So I'll let you choose what we should do here. Obviously, we'll take Miami. Do you want? There are 4 choices for the time of day. We can have daytime, dusk, nighttime, which I don't recommend because it doesn't look too good on the video, and dawn.
Daytime.
Daytime. Okay. Now we have weather. There's dry, overcast, rain, and dry. There's only 3 choices there.
Dry.
Dry. Okay. You want the cops on or off? Meaning, if a crime is committed, then the cops will chase after us.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we got to choose a vehicle. There's a couple of boats. We'll skip the boats because we want to explore the city. This is I forget the names of the.
Boats might be fun.
What's that?
Maybe we could do half car, half boat. I think the boat might be fun.
Okay.
There's a lot of places the boats can go here.
Yeah, the game. Yeah, it does have a lot of places you can go by boat. This car is kind of similar to I'd say it's a cross between a 1970 and a 1967 Mustang. There's a go-kart. There's a Shelby. It's a Carroll Shelby car. GT40. I'm just saying the names. There's the boats. 2 boats. I don't want to do a tractor trailer, box truck, bus, dump truck. I don't want to do that. Sports car. I forget what this is modeled after. Van and an ugly Corvette. I hate Corvettes. Pickup truck. I don't really care for pickup trucks. It looks like a Bronco. An ugly Lincoln Town Car from the 1970s. I think it's like a Monaco, a Dodge Monaco. Taxi. and like a Ferrari. That's like a little Ferrari. And this is like a Firebird from the early 70s, like a 73 or 74. Oh, this one looks like an old uh, like a Challenger from the 70, like a 71 Challenger. Oh, and I forgot they have bikes too. You want me to pick one, or did you want any in particular you like, or
There was a sports car before the Corvette that was nice.
this one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. That's pretty fast. Okay, and this is going to show the map. Here's the map of Miami. Does it look familiar? Does it look like the actual map?
There's some similarities. I'm seeing where I live. It's kind of like the yellow dot is on the beach side, and if you like stay on this strip of land, but take the dot like
Okay.
yeah, I'm like on the other side of
What
that.
this allows you to choose 4 different locations here. So like these are the 4. Once we get into the game, though, I can bring up the map itself and you can see a little bit bigger. So because this is kind of hard to see. Um, which location do you think would be good to start?
I think start on the beach.
The beach? Okay. There we go. Okay. And we hit this. There we go. Okay, this is just free roam, so there's no story going on or anything.
But the cops will come after you anyway.
Oh yeah. If you break the law, if you speed, if you drive on the wrong, if you hit a car while they're around, they'll come after you. There's no cops around right now. So did you want to check out the beach first?
Yeah.
Okay. So does this look like the beach at all, or in Miami, or did they capture it accurately?
Maybe during the lockdown. Where is everybody?
They were predicting the future.
Yeah, usually there's a lot more people than this.
Yeah, this game is a little sparse.
Are there people in the streets?
Yeah, they're in the streets, but yeah, this game had a release problem. When they released it, it wasn't finished, so there's a lot of things that are left out. So,
Like tourists?
just a general human population. There's a handful of people here. Oh yeah, I can show you the map now easier. There we go. Oops. Okay, so yeah, there's Miami Beach right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's South Point Park. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, go there.
Okay, I'll give that a shot there. Let me go through the map real quick so I can show you what else is on here. The Coral Gables. You familiar with that?
A little bit.
That's over here. And Coconut Grove.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's Coral Gables right there at the top. And then Little Havana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually drive my scooter over. Well, you can see when you pull up the map next.
Oh, I can be up here.
I'll go to down. Like I just went to Little Havana the other day on my scooter, so I'll take one of these roads, and
Oh,
it's very nice. You can see the water on both sides as you.
Oh, when you're on these bridges?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this pretty accurate though? Or is it pretty off? How would you describe it?
It's kind of like those cartoon maps when you go somewhere, like the proportions are a little off.
Okay.
But it's it's kind of the shape of things.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Okay.
You see where? Oh yeah.
Oops. Oh, and for those who are watching my videos, I don't use mods or cheats in the game. And this is not a mod. This is basically just a different way to display the game. The game is going through a program that allows me to put it into a windowed version. I know I'm going to get some people to complain when I show this because it's not a mod. Oops. We're almost there.
Yeah, I don't see any single drunk people roaming around.
Is that a common occurrence, a common thing?
Where you are right now, yeah.
Oh, really?
It's like called the Strip.
Oh, this okay. They actually called the strip. Okay. I think we're almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. This game came out in 2004, in case you're wondering. The same year as the other game we played last week, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Does it look like Vice City, this game?
No, the one we played with I'm talking about the one we played last week.
I know, but I'm curious if Vice City has a similar layout for.
Oh, this, yeah, we can try that next time if you like. But Vice City, it is kind of similar, and it has more people, a lot more people. It doesn't feel so much like a ghost town as this one does. Does this look like what you're what with South Park?
The rocks look right, and this like little pathway I'm pretty sure is concrete right now, but there's a little pathway along the park like this. Yeah, there's more palm trees in this little grassy lawn area.
We actually got some people here, which is kind of surprising. Would this be an area where it would be drunk as well, or would that be more along the strip?
It'd be more along the strip.
Now, if we pull out
I
our
don't know what
gun,
these lifeguard huts are doing on the park.
I didn't see that. I didn't catch that.
People don't really swim here. That's what those
Okay.
are, right?
What's that? Was that last part?
Those are lifeguard huts, right?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. I didn't even catch that until you pointed that out. I can't go in them. Now, if you pull out a gun, people start running away. Now, the funny part is he's a cop. He's supposed to be a cop, but he's treated like a criminal every time he pulls out a gun. A gazebo.
Yeah, we don't got no gazebo.
No gazebo. Okay.
One thing I see in the distance, like with the water, if you
Yeah.
go closer to the water and look to the right.
Yeah, the city.
Yeah, you see those weird. When my brother visited me, he said those looked like dinosaurs in the distance.
The cranes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think those are for the boats. That's something I can see from my view.
So that looks pretty accurate then.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to jump out of this.
Okay.
And I'm going to jump to another part of Miami instead of driving all the way over there again. Let's see.
Yeah. I think do a boat.
Oh, well, I want to show you first. Let me show you this other area first.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, this right here. There's actually a shopping mall that you can drive into in this game. It's not too many places that you can go to where you can actually go inside. So I thought I'd show the inside of this shopping mall. Let's see if I can find it. Now this is, what is this? Hold on. This is Coconut Grove. Oops. My bad driving. I got distracted there. Okay, here's the shopping mall right here.
Now, I haven't been in any malls here. There's an outdoor mall on Miami Beach, but
So indoor malls are not really a thing then.
I mean they probably are. I haven't been to one, and I haven't driven through one for sure. I
This is
watched
actually,
Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever on Christmas Day, and it takes place in the mall.
is that what you have to excuse me? Is that a movie?
Yeah, Grumpy Cat got his own movie.
Oops, I ran it into that's
Is it a
solid.
her? I think Grumpy Cat might be a girl, actually.
Oh,
It was voiced by Aubrey Plaza.
yeah, don't know who that is.
She's like this actress that's always like talking like this. Like, I'm over it.
Oh, okay. She kind
So
of
she was
young.
perfect for Grumpy Cat.
Oh, okay. When I hear Grumpy Cat, my first thought it would be a male, not a female.
It was a male. It was a female voice, but I'm not sure if the cat itself is a male.
Okay. Okay. We'll go ahead and do we'll do the boat this time. Uh, which boat did you want? There are two different boats there. The speedboat.
That one, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which location would you like to try?
This other one on the beach. I want to see where I live looks like.
Right there. Okay.
Hmm.
Yep. There we go. If you're a little thing, it comes up there. It says go to the armory. It does that every time we load the game up to let you know that he can go there and start a mission of some sort.
So,
It's
do you
not
think
really.
these cranes are to like load shipping containers?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a I I've never been to them, but I had two cars imported from Australia back in 2003, and they used the same kind of shipping containers to get when I got them over here. So I assume it's probably the same thing. They look like the same containers that my cars were in. Whoa! I hit the
I
wall.
hear people can build their own homes made out of shipping containers. Yeah,
I
this
could
is
see.
where. Sorry.
Let's say it. What was that last part?
Oh, just that this bridge is where I drove my scooter over to
Oh,
get to Little Havana the other day.
does this look like it? Does it actually resemble it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see where we're at in the map. Yeah, we're the little dot right here. There's two bridges there.
Yeah, this one that we're looking at right now, it's like faster. It's more like a highway, and this other one is like it's a lot more residential. So you're driving past houses, people go jogging on the sidewalks.
Hmm. Now there's also a third one too. I didn't notice that. Does that look pretty? That one in the game goes to like an industrial area. It's not homes.
I think that's where like a lot of cruise ships. I think it might be like for well, I need to see it again.
There's some cruise ships right here.
Yeah, this is like cruise ship parking lot area,
But it
and this uh
looks like we got it correct then, huh? Maybe.
yeah. Was it the Hard Rock Cafe? What was that?
Let's see. Hold on. Turn around. Right there. Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't see that.
We don't have one on the beach like that, but I wonder if it used to be there. Um, can you go back towards the beach? I want to see like where I live.
Oh yeah. Sure. I go back there. Oops.
Yeah, the cruise ships are much taller in real life, or yeah, than the game is showing.
Have you ever been in a cruise ship there? One of the ones that are there, or
Not here, but I was looking for possibly working on one.
really?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, other
dancing?
way, other way.
What's that?
Turn around, other way.
Oh, sorry.
Uh, um, I'm kind of open right now because it's like hard to find work right now. Um, but I hear there's like the job of like kind of being the MC, like telling people when the like fun is happening and kind of leading activities. I think I could be good at that. But I don't feel very comfortable to do it right now during COVID. I'm not even sure how many cruises are actually running right now.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think there are very many. Is this area you wanted to try out?
It looks like you must have passed it already.
Hold on.
Yeah, that area you just passed on the right of you.
Where I'm
Um,
pointing to right
has
now?
a lot of yeah, it has a lot of high-rise buildings right now. Um,
We'll go over there. Yeah, it looks like they don't put any they didn't put any high rises here.
yeah, it looks like they just did that for like where that park was.
Hold on. Here it is gone. There
But
we go.
that's also possible. These well, no, I think some of these buildings have been here a long time. Yeah.
I can't get out. I was gonna get out and walk over there, but it's not. There's no place to get up. Hold on. Maybe over here. Oh yeah, here we go.
I saw a shark in this water at night once,
Yeah, the
and I've seen dolphins there too.
sharks aren't usually a problem though, right? I mean, they just keep to themselves, right?
I think most of the time.
Whoops, darn it. But they cause it didn't cause you a problem, did it?
I think I'd get along with a shark.
So this looks like a shopping mall of some sort.
Yeah, I don't know if it's changed a lot, but this is a very residential area right now.
Yeah, this thing is probably isn't 100% accurate. Oh, it says the Miami Beach Convention Center.
It's on the totally wrong side.
Okay, let me let's say go to. I'll try one more area and then we can get out of this.
Okay.
This thing's not working. There it is.
I'm in Miami Beach.
I think I got the same car. Oh no, I got the wrong. I didn't want that one.
So how is this game different than, I mean, I'm sorry if I sound ignorant here. How is this game different than GTA?
It's similar. Um,
Which
the,
came first?
depends on how you look at it. Grand Theft Auto was first, but it was a top-down game. Um,
What's that
Drive.
mean?
It looks like when it first came out, you look down, like you look down upon the game from the like you're looking from the sky.
Well,
Uh, when Driver first came out, it was always a three-dimensional type, like you're driving through the game in a more realistic fashion. So Driver was the first one to do that, which is how modern day Grand Theft Auto looks. But um, there it is. But Grand Theft Auto was technically the first game, so it's like it was kind of different. When they first came out, there was a friendly rivalry between the two of them. So like in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, they actually say they actually have the scene where they actually make fun of this actual game that we're doing right now, and they say that the game sucks.
oh.
The other difference would be like in this game, the main character is a cop who's undercover, whereas in Grand Theft Auto, they're never you never play as a cop, you play as a criminal.
Was
Or
that one of the things they poked fun at?
No, they just said the game sucked outright.
I've actually never heard of this game.
It was popular for a little while and then it faded away. And then the last one they made like about 10 of them. The last one they came out with was called Driver San Francisco, and that was 10 years ago. So they haven't made any new ones. I don't think they're going to make any more new ones. So, and the last one was actually pretty fun. It obviously took place in San Francisco.
What do you prefer about playing this versus GTA?
The driving on this is really good. Even for an older game like this, it feels really more realistic than Grand Theft Auto. Driving in Grand Theft Auto on the older games is really bad. Okay, I wanted to take you to the stadium. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, this is what kind of? I've been to the basketball stadium here.
This is like a baseball stadium, I think. Unfortunately, football. Excuse me, football. Yeah, so you've never been here. You wouldn't be able to tell.
I don't think I've ever been to a football stadium.
Oh, okay.
It'd be fun to check out sometime. Maybe I've seen like a concert in one. Have you been to a football stadium?
Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad was a photographer, and he used to take me to a whole bunch of games a lot. So he would cover the sports stuff.
Did you like them?
Well, we didn't stay for the whole game. We'd only stay for till the end of the first quarter or second quarter, and then we'd leave. It was okay. It was fun.
Did you see halftime shows?
No, I don't think we made it to those.
No.
Yeah. He used to go to the Redskins games and everything.
Yeah, I went to a lot of Yankee games, and I got kicked out of Yankee Stadium.
Oh, that's what I was gonna. I'm glad you brought that up. I was gonna ask you if you ever went to this stadium and got kicked out. That's why I wanted to come here. I couldn't remember what it was.
You should pull up a clip of that scene.
Okay, hold on a second. I'll get out of this game. I think we've shown enough of this game. Hold on. It takes a second to get out of it.
That was fun.
So overall, would you rate this as accurate?
The tourists really make this town.
Oh, does it really? Oh, okay.
Although they shouldn't be here during this time.
Let me shut this off. There we go.
Real life should be more like this game right now.
Uh-huh.
There are people just partying like it's 2019 here.
Oh, really? Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh.
Yeah, even the building next door is a hotel, and I guess they thought when it turned 2021, the virus just evaporated or something.
Well, young people that are young, people that are less than like 50 don't usually get the disease.
I guess that's why they're partying, but I don't think it matters what age you are about spreading it.
Okay, so you want to bring that?
You can get it, but not feel the effects of it. You can get it and not have symptoms, but still infect other people.
Right. Yeah, you mean carrier? Yeah.
Right. It is in chapter 10.
Chapter 10.
It's the middle of chapter 10.
There we go. Okay. I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit on this one. This one's more likely to get a copyright.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, so this is the scene we were referencing before. Okay. Oops. Okay, I see now. So who chose the outfit that you're wearing right there?
Me. I I ran it past Jacob. I think there were a couple different options I came up with. It's funny, I just have been watching the clips I took of like deciding what I was gonna wear. I used my photo booth. It's like an app that works with the webcam on Macs, and I would wear my different outfits to see how they moved. Like instead of using a mirror, I would take videos to see which outfit I should wear.
Hmm. So what is that? What is? I mean, it's like it's like I can't even describe it really.
Well, the purple thing is a leotard, like thing you see a lot of ballerinas wear,
Okay.
along with the tights. But these tights you can roll. Like tights usually cover. Wait, I gotta stop talking for this.
Okay, this is where the security guards came in. Yeah.
This guy's like, "Hey, let her like, what's the problem?"
So how
Yeah,
did why did they kick out the camera person? I don't know who was recording this.
yeah. They didn't know. They thought it was just. They didn't know like I was connected to anyone who might be filming.
Oh, okay. So you were saying about you said the tights. You were talking about the tights there.
Yeah, leotard and tights is a pretty known thing for ballet, and then tights usually cover your feet, but these some tights you can roll them like so they're not covering your feet. Um,
Trying to get a
it's
good
just
shot
a
here.
minor detail. And then I wore some shorts, like some tight shorts, and then I put this little tutu looking thing.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering what that was exactly.
Yeah, it's just like a little skirt. I forget where I found it. Probably Century 21 in New York.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like it's not exactly like a ballet tutu. It's more like going out like for fun, but it looks a little bit ballet-esque. And I think it also reminded me of there's a show Sex in the City, and she's like wearing a tutu in the like opening credits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. So if anyone that's watching that will probably know what you're referring to.
Well, we've been talking about trying to get more of the ladies to be watching this, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I guess they'd be more likely to know.
Okay.
My brother would get mad at me that I'd watch Sex in the City when I was 16 in the same room as him. He's 7 years older than I am. He just felt very uncomfortable. It just wasn't right. Me and Dad were in the room. I'm like, I didn't notice a problem with it. Dad seemed to like it.
Actually, it's kind of funny. My sister is also 7 years younger than me.
Oh wow. It's kind of it's like not too far apart, but a little far.
Mm-hmm. So you have how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have three older brothers.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you the youngest?
Yeah,
No sisters?
no.
Oh, okay. That was just for my family. It was just me and my sister, and of course, my best friend Trevor, the guy you saw in that video last week. I consider him like almost like a brother of sorts.
Do you think you'll ever collaborate with him again?
Probably not. We've he's it'd be kind of fun, but I don't think he's really into doing that anymore. Trying to find. I don't really see anything else on here. Oh, what was the other shawl? The green shawl that you're wearing? Is it anything special?
I think I also wanted this costume to look a little bit like a fun superhero. So I love dancing with scarves, and when I tied it around my neck, it kind of felt like a cape.
Oh, okay, okay. And these people, when they were walking up to you, but I noticed you're like carrying on a conversation of sorts, or is it? Or are you talking? I can't tell.
I think I was just trying to convince them to dance with me, or they were like, they probably had a couple beers and were like just wondering what this was. I don't know if they knew there were cameras there either.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to maybe show on this, or?
Just that while the cop was escorting me out, I asked him, "Hey, why are you kicking me out?" And he was like, "You're scaring the people." But I don't know. Do those people look scared to you?
No. Knowing the whole thing looks scared. They look like they were just enjoying me being around, actually. Let me look at this one scene where you're running. I don't see anybody scared. I see a lot of people looking, though.
I was this close to like jumping into the field. I was like, oh, I should be, like, I think I've seen a scene in The Simpsons where somebody's running through, or, some movies run through the field and like see how long I can outrun them. But I was afraid that they would like find out about our movie and just shut the whole thing down.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it might. I think they wouldn't, though.
And if you go back, you can see it almost looks like I might trip, and I have pretty good balance, so I wasn't too worried, but it's just kind of funny. It looks like I almost trip into the field.
I saw that when you're running there. I thought that was pretty dangerous.
I do parkour, yo.
I wasn't sure how far of a drop this one right here. Here we go. Right?
Yeah.
Here, let me back up just a little. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, went too far back. There we go. Almost. Okay. Yeah, that I was like, yeah, that's a good. Yeah, if you had fallen, that's like what, a good 10-foot drop there or so.
I was more willing to do stuff like that back then. And now I know how to land better from something like that.
No, that's true. That's right, with all your parkour.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, and if you're able to pull up the Good Wife clip, there's a line where I say I got kicked out of Wrigley State, like Wrigley Field. Like the show takes place in Chicago, and I guess that's their big sports, like baseball stadium. They had me say a line like I got kicked out of some sports stadium, and it's because of this scene.
Yeah, I'll play it real quick because I actually saw that, and I when I saw that for the first time, I thought was, oh yeah, is that a reference to that particular scene?
Yeah. If you go to like the part where I'm wearing gold.
Oh, right. Towards the end. Okay.
Yeah, the beginning of that scene. So in this part of the show, the main character, Juliana Margulies here, she's going through like an existential breakdown. Yeah, if you go a little earlier.
Okay.
So it's like this really like serious part of the show. Mm-hmm. Like she's remembering like her lover that got shot, killed. Yeah, and then I just show up out of nowhere.
A lot of the audio that's in this, the music, you added that in there, right? Like,
yeah.
It's not, okay. Because that's I watched the show, the episode all the way through. And I don't remember.
That I got arrested.
No, the thing is, I caught on to the reference right away. But how many other people catch on to that? Probably, I mean, unless they don't remember that, they wouldn't really catch on.
I think just the true Girl Walk fans.
That's true. That's true.
You don't like it?
Oh, there's something. Yeah, can I jump ahead? I'll jump out of here.
Wait, just let it finish.
Oh, okay, sure. Sorry. She didn't dance with you, if I remember correctly, right? She said no, right?
She it happened off screen.
This is the scene I was wondering about right here. Not this, but right after this.
Is Grace here?
Right there. Okay. Is there any way to see this video?
I wish maybe I can convince someone to like open the vaults for me to find that footage because it was
Oh,
really cool.
yeah, I wanted to see that because they only show for like 2 seconds there, and I was like, "What is it?"
Yeah, I'm like camouflage with the graffiti.
And
Yeah,
how,
these shows they gotta make them really tight, so that's all they could fit in for this episode. Sometimes I heard I was too distracting, so they needed to cut some parts out.
distracting in this, like visually, or just your just your presence?
Like from the story, like I guess uh
And how long? I think you told me because we talked about this before. How long did it take you to get up like to do this? To get up to paint you up like that?
well, look, so the clothes had already been painted. And then they just did my face and neck and hands.
Oh, they did that to you? Oh, okay. I thought that was something you did to yourself there. I wasn't sure.
No, they just thought it was in the same vein as something I would do,
Oh, okay.
which I
Did
would.
you?
I don't
Did,
know if sorry, what?
go ahead. I'll let you finish.
No, I don't know if I would have picked these colors, but I would do something, I guess.
Oh, you okay? I was just curious. That's basically the question I was going to ask you. Uh, so the clothes, those aren't your clothes then. Those are their.
No, some of the outfits in this are my clothes. Like that golden outfit was mine. A
Mhm.
friend gifted it to me. And I think there's something. Oh, the pink dress at the end
Oh,
was what I wore to the premiere of Girl Walk.
oh, okay. Your hair is so different in this one.
Yeah, they
Is that your real hair?
yeah. I've never curled it like that. I think they wanted a Madonna look, one of Madonna's music videos.
Oh, okay. So, I see. So they did that. Okay. So that wasn't your choice then, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
But the outfit is yours, right? That's what you said?
The dress is mine, and then they wanted me to wear this thing on top because the dress, it didn't like have anything covering the shoulders. Um, and I remember someone told me if I wore it like without this little Dr. Seuss looking thing on top, that I would age the star of the show. I would make her look older.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
and I
interesting.
was like, this woman is gorgeous. Like, I don't know why you need to worry about that.
I'm trying to get to a spot there I can see it. There we go. Who was that?
It's so cool that I got to be around Alan Cumming, the actor on the right, because he was in Spice World. I really loved the Spice Girls when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. I know. I think I've seen parts of that movie. I don't think I've seen it all the way through. So
It's okay. You can admit it.
I, I don't know if I should. I shouldn't come out of the closet yet.
Let's see your kitty tattoo.
So he was he I don't what did he play in the movie? Was he a good guy, bad guy?
He was like trying to get like almost paparazzi-esque footage of the Spice Girls. And he just was never like catching them until the very end. He gets like the biggest scoop of the movie.
Oh, okay. Okay. I remember this. I remember the Spice Girls, but very I don't from what you said, what was that, 98 or so? 97?
I think so.
Okay. 97 is when my career started to take off. And so I didn't I was telling Ashley the other night about this because we were talking about movies. From 97 till about 2015, I really had no clue what movies were out there. And I didn't start, I was so focused on my career that I heard of movies once in a while, but the fact that you know about it is something that helps me kind of remember what was going on. It's not, I don't have a very good memory though of it because I just wasn't really into movies at that point. So.
That scene where I'm like jumping on the bed,
Yeah.
we actually shot a whole scene with that too. Um,
Right here.
that didn't make it into the show, but I remember like there was a line I said like, or you know, some girl is like arguing with me like, we can't have twerking in our video, and I was like, listen, I don't twerk, like some line like that. But I said it in different ways each time we shot it. I was like, I don't twerk. Like, I don't twerk. And the woman who was like doing makeup that day, she told me like after we shot that scene that everyone at the monitors was cracking up, like they were trying to like be quiet, but they were having trouble because I was making them laugh so much.
Unfortunately, don't have that, do they? They're like a deleted scene or anything.
That's another thing. The producer, I think, at a certain point, told me like if I wanted, I could get my hands on it. But I think I got like nervous to pursue that. Even when he like said that, like I still was too nervous. See, I do a lot of brave things, but there's little moments.
So nervous in the sense like to ask him for that footage. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Did they give you a copy of the show or did you have to just watch it like everyone else?
You know, they gave me lots of nice royalty checks that I.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's.
I still get some from time to time. I'd like to do more TV.
Well, fortunately for you, you got in when I guess I hope the checks are good. I know, like if you heard horror stories like people from the '60s, like they didn't think shows would go into reruns, so their royalty checks were like a penny, if they ever got any royalty checks at all. So they're ridiculously low amounts.
It's funny. I'll get one check one week that says like 7 cents, and then the next week it'll be like $800. And like whenever I open it, I have no idea. But I do this. I heard this thing like that. It's like a good practice. Like even when you pay a bill, like to like be thankful for like, let's say it's a water bill, like as you're paying the bill to be like remembering like that you're glad that you have water running in your home. Like to like take that time to appreciate it, like I hear that when you do that more. So like even when I get those 7 cent checks, I like take a moment to like it might sound silly, but just like practicing gratitude, I think helps grow more good things in your life.
Oh, that's a very positive thing. I know. That's actually very nice. Uh, is this I mean this are the 7 cent checks more common than the other ones?
You know, it's almost been like 10 years, so the checks are getting smaller. I wonder if any of them will kick up a notch soon because of everyone like streaming things during COVID. Uh, but you know, I didn't even realize I was going to be getting stuff like a couple years after.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
Um, yeah.
that'd be nice. But I would think that I would honestly think you would have already experienced that by now, don't you? I mean, considering the lockdowns began back in March of last year.
That's what I'm thinking. So like, I don't like set expectations on it. I don't plan my finances around it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that,
But I wonder if, because they're just a little. We'll see. I'll let you know if something happens.
keep us up to date, right? In a similar way, my YouTube channels, two of them skyrocketed when the close down when the shutdowns began back in March, and they stayed like that for about 3 or 4 months. Then they slowly came back down again. I was getting like 1,000 subscribers a day for a while, and a couple of them, and then they slowly just came back down again. So I knew they would, but it was kind of fun for a while to see them just go up so high. Not this quite the same as what you're saying there. Do you get people that recognize you from the show? I know
Um,
they.
no, more so the movie. Sometimes I'll meet people and it'll come out that they've seen The Good Wife and they're like, "Wait, that was you?"
Is this another one of your outfits right here?
What?
I'm Mrs. Flork, Jennifer.
Oh, it's just showing.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hold on.
It's okay.
I forgot to bring it back up. La, la, la. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Okay, now it's up.
The hat is mine.
But the rest of it they chose for you.
Yeah,
How about the Hillary line? Did you have a Hillary line in there?
yeah.
It's cool, Mrs. Flork. Like Hillary, huh?
Yeah, there. So I remember that line for some reason.
But look how much they raised. It just started 24 hours ago, and you already have $84,000.
But I haven't decided to run yet.
You have to run. People are giving.
Let's see.
I remember while we were shooting that part. So the line that is in the show is nice. It's like Hillary, huh? Like nice, Mrs. Flork. It's like Hillary, huh?
Yeah.
Or you're like Hillary, huh? And I remember I was getting a little confident. Like this was the 6th episode. Each time I didn't know if I would come back or not. And I wonder if something I did that for this scene might have influenced whether they asked me back or not. So I was confident to like start like experimenting, and I started like kind of remixing the line a little bit. I started going, yeah, like play it as it is right now.
Yeah. I was gonna do that. Here we go. Oops. Hold on a second. Hold on. It's not jumping back.
Hillary, huh? It's cool, Mrs. Flork. Like Hillary, huh?
I know, Eli.
But look how much they raised. It just started 24
Yeah,
hours ago.
so I started saying, "It's cool, Hillary. I mean, Mrs. Flork."
That was intentional, right? That wasn't an actual slip up, right?
Right. I was doing it because I thought it was funnier, but I noticed a few people were laughing and smiling, but there was also this kind of tension. Maybe like I was like, "You're not supposed to be doing that." Like I just had someone come up like, "Your line is," blah. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Was it easy to work with the director and everything? Were they pretty easy?
It was a different director for each episode, and it was fun experiencing the different ones. I think they were all cool. Yeah, the whole crew. It felt like, I mean, a lot of them all worked together like every day. Even like when they like switch to working on another show and one ends, a lot of them will like all go to another show together. Not all of them, but
Another show, like
it's
another.
like a family. Like they know each other like family. Like you said, your friend feels like a brother.
Oh, okay. I get you. Yeah, it's the business I'm in. It's very. It sounds like it's similar to that in a sense, because where I work, where in the industry I'm in, everybody in the DC market essentially either knows everybody or they know of everybody. So it's like everybody knows me or knows about me. It's not, aside from the fact that I have a name that stands out. It's and so we all know of each other. So it's like a little close knit operation. When I started my own business, all of a sudden a whole bunch of people that I had knew of, or some that I barely knew, start coming to me acting like they were my friends because they wanted a job. So
Schmoozin.
schmoozing, yes, yes. Is there anything else you wanted to show on this clip since we had it up, or?
I don't. I forget why we brought it up originally. Oh, it was because of that line
Yeah, the
about
Wrigley Field thing. Yeah.
getting arrested.
No, that when I first saw that, the thing when I saw it on the show, I hadn't talked to you about it yet. So my thought was you actually did get literally arrested in the original when it happened, but obviously you did not. It was just a kind of a reference to it. I thought, and when I watched the video, I couldn't. It didn't look like you get in the original video. It didn't look like you got arrested. It looks like you just got escorted. So, but that was something I was just curious about. No, I know.
Yeah, they made me sound more badass than what actually happened.
All right. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap everything up. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the end of episode 002 of my Ann Marsen experience. And let me bring this up right over here. Whoops, hold on. I don't want to duplicate the screen. Let me drop this real quick. There we go. Okay. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next week, same time, same channel. Oh wait, hold on a second. We do have a question. 1 second. Hold on. Oh wait, this is for me. Can I make a Grand Theft Auto video about CJ and a 6-star wanted level around the world? Okay. Yeah, I've been thinking about making more 6-star wanted level videos. So I'll try to do that. So keep on reminding me in the comment sections too. So.
Mhm.
Okay, everyone. Have a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
bye. Thank you for